Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. We are here for you, so call us at 412-575-2600. That's the number of the Bordas and Bordas hotline. We take your calls until 11 o'clock. And with me tonight is outstanding columnist Gene Collier. And we'll start with the Pirates, Gene, who are feast or famine these days. Got blown out in Game 1 against Arizona. Responded last night on a nice pitching effort by Joe Musgrove and some hitting by Josh Bell. Cole Tucker today, 11-1 the other way. And Chris Archer returned, but clearly was rusty when he walked the bases loaded in the first inning. They got 3. There was an error involved. Just a sloppy day, and the Pirates lose 2 of 3. So your stance on Archer? Back in it's good to get him back, but you knew it was going to be a little rocky at first, I would think. He hadn't pitched in a month.
Yeah, I guess that's right, but I sympathize with any Pirate fans who are going toward running out of patience with Chris Archer. He's got to pitch better than this to make that trade worthwhile for the Pirates. He didn't really do much last year. He hasn't done much this year. It was terrible today. He's really got to, turn it around, or there'll be a serious reevaluation of that trade.
Yeah, there's no question. If they get the kind of response they need out of Archer, then you can tolerate development of Glasnow and Meadows. But if you don't, and they didn't get it last year when they wanted it. They acquired him to be an asset in the second half of the season. He was not. And so far this year, he's kind of been invisible. So he needs to be what they want him to be, and if not, that trade will not work well in their advantage, and it may never work well in their advantage, regardless of what he does, given what we've seen from Meadows and Glasnow. We have seen Josh Bell. The only bright spot today, his hitting streak continued. It's now at 15 straight games, and Gene, we're looking at power numbers that we haven't seen in quite some time. Ralph Kiner, Willie Stargell, Dave Parker kind of days. Switch hitter-wise, it's like Bobby Bonilla when he was hot. Just nice to see, and after last season, I think that's a big plus for the Pirates.
Absolutely. He was key to the offense. The offense still not what it should be because other people are failing them, particularly the catchers. The catchers are just not doing anything. Josh Phegley of the Oakland A's, Bob, here a couple of weeks ago, drove in 8 runs in a 14-1 victory over the Pirates. That's one more run than Cervelli and Diaz have driven in all season.
Wow. Only you come up with information like that. I love that.
Only
you do.
Bob.
But that's a good stat because one game versus an entire season.
Yeah.
That puts it in perspective, their struggles.
Bell had to be good for the Pirates, and he's been very, very good.
Well, tomorrow is the PGA Championship, and we will see that all week first it'll be on TNT, then CBS, KDKA all weekend. Gene, I ask you this every time there's a major. We're on the doorstep of it. Who do you like in this one? The PGA Championship, which is at Bethpage Black. Back in 2002, it's the only time in major championship golf history have we seen Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson finish 1-2 in a championship. Never.
Really?
It's the only time. So I don't expect Mickelson to be there, although you never know. He's older than Tiger Woods. Woods at 43. Do you have any hope for those guys, or who do you like?
I don't know. I think I like Brooks Koepka. I mean, he's been so comfortable in majors over these past few years. If I had to pick somebody, it would be he. But as you know, Bob, I know nothing about golf. Nothing.
All right, let's switch to the NBA, where you are a big authority. And
Absolutely,
tonight we see Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks host the the Raptors, and this one is, last check, 97-91. Milwaukee had come back after trailing, but we saw last night that Golden State, even without Kevin Durant, it doesn't matter. They got so much talent that if they win the championship, it won't be a surprise again.
They are amazing, and I think Toronto will carry a lot of momentum into the series from the Philadelphia series.
One other note here, Gene, real quick before we go to break. We saw a change by the PIAA because an outstanding track star from Waynesburg was denied entry, even though he was defending champ in the 110 meters. The WPIAL, it was a clerical error by his dad, who's also the track coach. He pushed the wrong button, whatever the case he did. And the WPIAL would not renege. So the father and the son appeal all the way to the PIAA. Today, 5-0 vote. Yes, you can do it. Are you surprised by any of that? Or why shouldn't the WPIAL just be a little bit more,
Yeah, I have no idea why they reacted that way. It was just an honest mistake, a simple mistake. It seemed to be easy to rectify. They were not willing to do it. and there was outrage on both sides. I mean, the things over which we can manufacture outrage, it's amazing.
All right, 412-575-2600. That is the number. We invite you to call us and air your opinions. You can do it here 7 nights a week. As always, this is the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, only on Pittsburgh CW. The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, celebrating 25 years as Pittsburgh's #1 home exterior expert in roofing, siding, windows, and gutters, where honesty and integrity still matter.